everybody, and welcome back to the Up Go Did Estate. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I know in the last one I might have been a little bit angry, but you guys gave me the purpose I needed to keep going. So pretty much. It seems like most of you were fine with me just getting rid of Arduous. However, some of you gave me the idea, why not just fight fire with fire? If the mod is going to be OP, then why don't we be OP? So I've installed a couple new friends, and they're going to help us out. Obviously, we didn't install the really OP mods, but we did install mods that I know for a fact can be decently strong. For example, Gabura, she can be pretty strong. Lilith, she can be pretty strong. There are a handful of mods we installed, and we also got a few people revived, so it's like nothing ever happened. Now, only reason I still have her is basically to clear the Crimson Court off screen, since all the Crimson Court content is going to be in Torchless, and I kind of just, I wanted to get it dealt with without, spending a couple episodes on it. So she'll just clear out the Crimson Courtyard for us, get rid of all of our Crimson Curses, and we'll be good to go. I also, once again, installed a couple new characters. You will probably be seeing them as we go. But in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and get some leveling done? Obviously, we got to keep it simple. We can't exactly bring 3 level 0s into a level 6 dungeon. But since a lot of these dungeons are decently high level, what I've kind of decided to do is we're going to bring Mommy Jania, and she is going to protect our 3 level 0s so that they can get to the level that they need to be in order to take out some big bads. So, that being said, I believe we're going to go to the Cove. We could also go to the Ruins, but I think it's better if we go to the Cove and just see what this team can do. Alrighty, so we bring Gabura the Red Mist with the Eagle Eye Talisman, and Wilbur's Flag, all of her abilities. The new mods will be in the collection, so feel free to browse and see what you like. Corin the Zao with the Potion S, the Jagged Chopper, all of her abilities, although we can't use them all. Lilith, the Lilith, with the Spiked Bat, the Ancestor's Portrait, all of her abilities. And Junia, the Overleveled Vestal, with the Martyr's Halo, the Holy Flame, Mace, Bash, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, and Divine Comfort. She's basically just going to act as a healer to ensure that we can actually get some leveling done. So, how's this team going to do in a level 3 dungeon? I think they're going to do okay, but you never know with Arduous, which is exactly why we brought, well, no, there's a couple reasons we brought Jania. One reason is that we literally have no low-level healers, even slightly. And another reason is we needed someone to keep them alive so that they can actually get some levels in. So, let's see how they do. Well, great start. So, I'm gonna do this. It's not a whole lot of damage, but we need to kill this one first. Reason being, he's the one with extra damage and crit. So if he explodes, we're kind of in a bit of trouble. Try and finish him off. We miss. Unfortunately. We miss with the extra 10 accuracy, so that's unfortunate. Also, Lilith has a little bit of a problem. I don't know what's causing this, but the game seems to think she's permanently at death's door, which is a problem, we'll say. I don't know why that's happening, but it is. So expectedly, we are going to be taking a lot of damage. I don't think anyone had any doubts about that. Let's see, 1/2, that's not nearly enough. Alright, she's bled. We're just going to throw a heal down. Everybody's pretty much good as new. We could execute... yeah, we're going to try and execute. We killed the one that mattered. Now, Lilith is not going to be able to stack. However... you know what? That damage actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting. So, we're going to go into Etherealness. And then we're going to skip our turn, because we want her to get her unique quirks. I'm also theorizing that will take her off the permanent death door. We have so much gold that at this point, it'll kind of just be fine if people get stressed out, because we could just put them in recovery and then take them out the next week. So, let's keep everybody in tip-top shape, as you see. Do a little bit of damage. We don't want to kill him yet. Now... good as new. So, she now has all of her special quirks. She's still at death's door, and I don't know why. The fact that she's flagged... the fact she's on death's door is actually crippling her bad. Like, minus 25% damage on a Lilith is kind of a big deal. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But, if you wanted her to be balanced, I guess that's the way to do it. Just have all of her abilities do 25% less damage. Okay, well, here's the real test. We're against a level 4 collector with level 2s. So, let's see what we can do, shall we? Am I nervous? Oh, you bet I am. So, Lilith's first attack is just going to break the barrier. It might bleed. Alright, we do get a bleed. It's a 2 for 6, so I mean, that's pretty good. We do end up missing with the Xiao. One of these moves is disabled on the first turn. I forget which one it is. Is it this one? Disabled on first round. Okay, so. If we use it, does it just stress her out? Well, I mean, she was already bound to hit that, but... no, she's able to still do what she wants to do. Okay, so... she also did not get her, her quirk, at least not yet. So... by the way, 20% damage reflection. Ow. He also has a lot of bleed-related things, and, you know, resist blight. Not that we have any blight, so that's fine. But we're at 30%. Face the enemy. Alright. So I'm going to mark here. I'm going to go for a double hit. So far, so good. Alright, let's set up her a post, and then we're going to move her forward. Hit all 3, pretty good. Does extra damage to bleeding. Lifesteal. Well. Alrighty, she denies the heal, that's fine. Head knocker, that's probably gonna stun. Yep. Okay. We're still okay for the moment. It didn't bleed. She'll probably be fine. Right back at you. Alright, she's probably fine. For safety's sake, though, take out one. There's only 2 left. We don't have Vinny P in this estate, so the collector can no longer do anything. Big heal on Lilith. She doesn't have the trinket that makes her literally, like, well, borderline invincible. So for the moment, she's still as mortal as everyone else. Alright, he can still collect all. That's a shame. Not the end of the world, but a shame. Okay. Let's just take him out, see if we can. Big hit. That was a low roll and a half, okay. 11 over 4. Luckily, he was in execute range. Ouch! Oh, Dolores' head. How about that? Stressful. Stressful. Do we get a scout? Nope. Is there stuff in this hallway? Maybe. Nope. Nothing we need, at least? Okay. Well, leveling is going smoothly, but I can tell it's probably going to take a hot minute in order to get everybody to max level. It would help if we could have multiple portraits. And we didn't bring a portrait out because I forgot, honestly. But it's probably better we didn't, at least for this specific dungeon, because we kinda need the damage. Almost dead to bleed. It's the curio we're after. We only need one more. I'm not sure where it is, but if I had to guess, it's up ahead. Overall, doing pretty good. Stress isn't too important because we could just cure it as soon as we get back to town. So, looking pretty good. Slowly but surely, we're leveling up our people. Ouch! Not quite on death's door, but that's alright. Big heal. Big enough, at least. 2 health, 12 health. Okay, Lilith can finish off the meat hooker. Alright, level 3 dungeon, new team comp. Kagero, the Assault. Kunoichi, with the Hag's Ladle, Damien's Head, all of her abilities. Ivan, resurrected from the grave, with the Eerie Eye, the Invigorating Bomb. Chop, Hugh, Withstand and Solemnity. Unnamed, the Commandant, with the Hunter's Charm, Ancestor's Portrait, Officer's Pistol, Perilous Ground, Rally the Troops, and On My Target. And unnamed, the Veiled, with the Martyr's Halo, the Silver Syringe. I wish to stress test, and this is how we're gonna do it. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to let you make. We bring Zara the Twilight Knight with the Eagle Eye Talisman, Wilbur's Flag, Soothing Slash, Moment Attack, Slay the Beast, Strike to Stun, Yomi the Blazing Lord with the Jagged Chopper, Emperor's Sigil, all of her abilities, Lilith with the Jagged Chopper, Hunter's Charm, all of her abilities, Lindy the Grove Tender with Golden Fish Ornament, and the Last Light. Let us do this. Okay, so we're stress testing our limits. We're seeing how far we can really go. Alright, great start. So stress is going to be high. There's no getting around that. But if we can work around it, that would be great. I also see the first quest, Curio. So that also helps. Let's go ahead and get buffed up. Everybody's already looking a little bit more chipper. Hit here. We want him down first because he's going to revive everybody. He's going to revive everybody. So, well, we do end up missing our stun. Unfortunate. Ow. It's gonna be a lot of stress. Yeah, 23. That's a lot of stress, alright. Alright, good dodge. Wicked Surge. So be it. Only one we can land a bleed on is the Cultist Ascendant. So, what better way to land a bleed than with an ability that doesn't hurt too hard? He didn't bleed. Well, that sucks. Ugh. Well, she's getting a little bit too stressed out. Not a whole lot we can do about that, but as long as we keep the restoration up, people should be looking pretty okay. Stumbling scratch. A knife in the dark. You, be gone with your antics. Alright, so. Now that was a big hit. I don't know if we're going to be able to land a bleed on him. I'm kind of hoping we do, so we're going to go for an unmarked attack. It did bleed. Alright. As long as he doesn't die, she can get a buff for the rest of the dungeon. Ooh. Well, one more of those, and she is going to be fully stressed out, so I guess we're just going to see what happens. The crits from the last light are very, very high, so... Oh, fantastic crit. 28 damage. A knife in the dark. Ready for the old gods. Alright. Almost took out the body, took him out. Alright, Lilith, do your thing. A little bit of stress healing, and now we go for him. Not quite enough. 21 damage. Okay, well. Seems fine to me. So, first trinket. Very good. Now we just gotta find the other two. Oh, hi. So, you might have noticed, but we're in a level 6 dungeon with 3 level 4s. When I said we were stress testing, I meant it. Now, Zara does have her level 5 stuff already. That's because of recruit shenanigans. But this team is a weird mix of not dangerous and really dangerous. Well, it's a lot less dangerous when we do something like that. We're gonna hit here. It's either gonna kill or it's gonna bleed. Both are good options. Does end up bleeding. Flesh wall! What will I do, I wonder? Flesh to flesh! Man, you want to talk about a team that carries someone. We're looking at it. Oh, 3 health. Unfortunate. Flesh to flesh! Well, I'm not particularly worried, although he is about to hit us with the finger, and that is going to hurt. He's gonna finger one of our he's gonna finger our team. That doesn't sound much better. Ow. Well, he did a lot of stress. Damage, not too terribly much, but we are up to 20% and 6% crit multiplier. 20% damage and 6% crit multiplier. I don't know why I always mess that up. I don't mean to say it so strangely, but... Whew. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Flesh wall! Yeah! I appreciate what they were done for me. Well, while they banter on, I'm simply... Uh-oh. Ugh! Ow! Ow! Yep, that hurts. It's a shame our restoration is stronger. I don't know why, I thought that bypassed guard. Clearly it doesn't, but strike to stun! Maybe we'll land it. Dang, we didn't land the stun or the stun resist debuff. Unfortunate. Alright, we don't even land the bleed. That's fine. Let's give her 50% more healing received. Should be pretty good.
Das Flash.
Ow. Not the end of the world, but stress is starting to climb. So, we're going to go for a Soothing Slash. It's going to cure a little bit of stress. Hopefully we get a crit. Alright, that's also going to help. Whew. Now, I'm going to loot these, because I don't know if something really good is going to be in them. Okay, well, let's keep going. We basically have a 50-50 shot, or, actually, no. We have a 1 in 3 chance of getting both of the other, not artifacts, I guess, yeah, they're altars. Of getting both altars in one direction. I'm more inclined to believe that they would be down. Okay. Well, clearly I guessed wrong. So we have to go both ways, but we don't have to go too far into both ways in order to grab them both. So, you might be wondering, hey, Shadow, why are you stress testing when you've already seen that the level 6 dungeons are insane? Well, my dear member of the Shadow Council, let me tell you. First of all, Eagle Eye Talisman. This trinket is great. It offers accuracy and damage. This, Jagged Chopper, 50% damage, 3% crit. And then, of course, Lilith, Jagged Chopper, and the Hunter's Charm, which is 15% damage for accuracy. My going theory is because we have so many damage trinkets now, the insane amount of buffs that most enemies are going to have are not going to matter. Because now we're actually going to be able to blow through them. So I'm testing that theory. We already have her, but we'll rescue her anyway. So I'm testing the theory that with this amount of increased damage, we should be able to take out the bosses that were giving us trouble before. Well, bosses, enemies, you name it, it was probably giving me trouble. Oh, you guys can show up too? Oh, I didn't realize you guys could also show up. Okay, well, this really is a stress test now. I'm gonna go for you. Oh, both of these guys suck, honestly. But I'm gonna go for him first. Ouch. Nibble. Meh. Oh no! They can use Revelation? I have more reason to hate Artemis now. Artemis is even worse on my list. He could just use Revelation. Yeah, just why not? Just give him Revelation. Yeah, why not? It's not like that would be completely unbalanced and broken or anything. Yeah, let's just give him freaking Revelation in a normal dungeon. Whatever. It's fine. We'll take him out as if he was any other enemy. He just has a lot of stress. And also nearly 200 health, but we'll ignore that. 1 down, 2 to go. Okay, here comes another Revelation. Ugh. Yeah, a bit painful. Ugh, we do end up missing. So be it. I'm gonna move forward 1 because she can't really do anything else, but she will be able to move forward next turn, I believe. Keep going for him. We just want to keep lowering his health, and hopefully he doesn't raise our stress too much as we do so. Keep that restoration up. Maybe we'll get a crit. We do not get a crit, but the protection is going to be really nice. Banish, that's going to move her back. Actually, that's perfect. Now she can go for a kick. Alright, that miss is actually huge. Oh, and we landed the stun. Very nice. And then we didn't land the hit, but that's to be expected. Stinger stun. Man, talking like that is hurting my throat. Ouch. Let's get rid of that. Starfall. Yeah, he stunned. We don't need to worry about him. We need to focus him down. That revelation is going to raise our stress. Bam! Not getting very many lucky crits. Which, while unfortunate, not the end of the world. It would just really be helpful right about now. Everyone's protection is still sitting pretty at 30% protection. Here comes another revelation. It does miss. Whew. Man, these misses have been fantastic.
Body slam.
Ah! Well, here's a stun of our own. Ugh. So, lower his health. Keep going for him. Maybe wondering, why didn't you just hit the Lancer? Well, the tumor is going to cause us some troubles. We want him to be low so that when we kill the Lancer, we can finish him off right away with the Lord's Blade. Or the Blazing Lord, sorry. So, not getting very lucky with the crits, unfortunately. This expedition is doomed. It's not doomed. Just have a little bit more to go. I should have used diluted elixir.
Revelation.
You seem used to it. Alright. Hit him hard! Ah! You know, for 32 dodge, he is bobbing and weaving like crazy. 10 over 3, 6 over 5. Okay. We're just going to use this, and then we're going to use the Grove Tender's heal. There's a crit. That's more like it. Still got a lot of health to go, but it's a 4 over 8 bleed. Banish. Alright, she's going to move back. Okay, let's cure that. Okay. Looking better.
Revelation.
Man, the Grove Tender, she's incredible at dodging those revelations. 33 crit. Alright. And now she lands her hit. Alright. Great timing. I'm glad you decided to land it now. But you know what? Better later than never. Secret. What do we get? Vestal. Okay. Radu's head. Ooh. Just a reminder, this was a majority level 4 team. Zara the Twilight Knight, Eagle Eye Talisman, and an extra dodge. Right? Now, okay, we do also have quirks, but still. Yomi the Blazing Lord. She had the Jagged Chopper and the Emperor's Sigil. Lilith. She had the Jagged Chopper, Hunter's Charm. And then Lindy, Golden Fish Ornament, and the Last Light. I fully believe that these damage trinkets are making such a big deal because, to some extent, we could never get numbers, air quotes, so high before. Also, we might have just gotten lucky with the RNG rolls of Arduous, let's not forget that part, but the fact that we're doing so much extra damage, and we're not just having to put the damage trinkets on, like, one person and the other two don't get them, is a massive, massive deal. I fully believe these damage trinkets are what's going to carry us. Obviously, we did add some strong characters. It's debatable if this team is like, OP. Grove Tender, in my opinion, is an S+ character. She is incredible. But she doesn't even have her really good combo of the Catastro Seed, which gives 50% damage every time she uses a friendly skill. And then her CC Trinket, which gives 5% crit every time she uses a friendly skill. Lilith does not have the infinite stacking items, or any of her unique items. Yomi is pretty strong. I'd say she's fairly balanced compared to the other people we've added, but she's probably one of the more balanced characters out there. Now, her damage can be ridiculously high, don't get me wrong, but it's not consistent. You very much have to, quote-quote, work for it. And then Zara is just like just a solid character. Eagle Eye Talisman for the extra accuracy really helps her out because from my experience, her accuracy is not fantastic. Level 6 dungeon. Woo-wee! This day belongs to the light. That was fun. Aberration Hater and Guild Member. Everybody is level 6 instantly from that dungeon. Alright. Okay, so. All in all, that went pretty good. Didn't get any diamonds out of it, unfortunately. But, still went good, nonetheless. Okay, so. Oh, this is one of our new trinkets. 18% damage, plus accuracy, minus 8% crit, which kind of sucks. Minus bleed resistance, 100% damage versus Cosmic, of which there's only one in the entire game. On hit, debuff enemies minus 15% damage. Now, is that on me getting hit, or is that on enemy hit? These are the questions that need asking. Okay, here's what we're going to do next. We're going to bring Gabura. We're going to bring... Where's our boy? Ivanko! Because even though it's technically a separate timeline, you know what? The crush is still there. Don't tell him I said that. Get Minnie. And finally, let's finish this team off with... I need to test the limits. And this is how we're going to do it. Ugh. Man. Okay, so. Not only was this literally a full clear dungeon, but every single hallway that we went down had a fight. You can see, I almost went down this hallway and had a fight. I almost went down this one and had a fight. Freaking, this one had a fight. That one, blah, 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 blah. Basically, a lot of fights in this dungeon. But that's to be expected, and we are stress testing after all. And I gotta say, he's performing admirably. He's doing very, very well. Ugh, 6 phone bearer. So, that's great. I really enjoy seeing them. So, why don't we take him out early to show him how much I enjoy his presence? Whew. I feel better. You know, after doing a big amount of damage, I feel a lot better about my earlier outburst about liking him. You know, sometimes you just speak out of anger, you know. And so it just really feels good whenever you're able to just wash it right out. You know, it feels great when they die to the 1 bleed when they're technically on death's door. You know, it's just like a nice bit of karma. You know what I mean? There's some times where you see something happen and you're just like, wow, this must be the universe, you know, reminding me that this once happened to me. Yeah, that was a buff. I meant to do damage. Meant to do the damage ability. The, Nosferatu. That was it. Oh, well. Ivanko's got it. See, she just buttered him up for everyone else. That's all it was. She figured, you know what? I'll freak him out. They'll never even see this one coming. Let's try to stress heal a little bit. It's not much, but it works. Whew. And we're done. We got a lot of goods. We got a really nice Sacred Relic. I can see a fight that we'll be using that in. And Cleanly. Oh, that's a good one. Pecker's Pox. Receptive. Ugh, Receptive could be bad. Or no, plus duration. Wait a minute, hang on. I gotta think. This affects all dots. So no, this is not good. Shredder. Replace Blood Rush. Well, they both have to do with bleeds. Just to point out, I'm not insane. 30 resolve XP. We literally fought in every single hallway. This is proof of it. Even though he did have the extra 50%, no, the extra 83%, it still shows there was a lot of fights. Well, I believe that's going to do it for this episode. We got a lot of leveling done, and I mean a lot. Ivanko went from 4 to 6, Gebura went from 0 to 6, Captain went from 1 to 5, Minnie went from 4 to 6, Zara went from 4 to 6, Lilith went from 0 to 6. You get the gist. We got a lot of leveling done in this episode. Obviously, there is still quite a few people that we have to level. For example, Corin went from 0 to 4. I don't know why I bothered locking this in, because she's just going to have passives that replace all of it. So that was kind of a waste. Not that we really can waste in this estate anymore, but you know what I mean. Okay, so in the next episode, now that I've officially lost my mind and we have some pretty strong friends, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go for the Brigand 16-pounder. Then we're going to go for the Comet. Then we're going to go for the Vengeful Spirit. Then we'll do the next Darkest Dungeon mission. And then we'll go for the final boss of Sunward Isles. And then we are going to finish off this estate once and for all. That's my plan. We'll see how well that plan actually goes. But that's what I'm thinking of doing. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm enjoying the estate a lot more now that we actually have good trinkets. And a couple OP characters who I fully plan on using and abusing. I hope you guys don't mind that I've added a bunch of just OP characters. The choice in my head was either remove Arduous or play into the estate's rules and just add more characters. Which, it's not my fault they're OP, even though I'm the one that added them, so technically it is my fault. But you know what I mean. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.